Welcome to Noxton TV, Windsor Business Hub. And Windsor Business Hub provides our members with a customer relationship management system, and that is BaseOneCRM. So it's a service exclusive for members of Windsor Business Hub. And we continue with the training. This training is part of everything we provide to membership. And so before, in the previous chapters, we saw all the basics about creating an account, how to create a corporate account, how to manage the different accounts. We saw the flow of the sales from the leads onto converting the lead to a customer. We saw everything about tasks, notes for the leads, notes for the customers. We also saw notes for the salesperson. We saw tasks for salesperson, tasks for the lead, and tasks assigned to a client. And what we have to do now, we're going to be working on the process of the client. So once we receive a client, now that we made the first sale, we continue giving service. It's not we made the sale, we forget about it. Now the recurrence comes up. Now what we have to do is keep the client, keep the relationship, keep the relationship long term. And with that there's a process to do that. There's a flow that we take care of the client. Let me share the screen for a second. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Okay, and for this case, we're going to be using another account. This account is for, I think, the cloud DevOps incorporated. That I'm going to use, I think it's Zoom. I think it's okay. Yeah, that's correct. So in this case, Susan Miller is a salesperson of DevOps. And what we can see right away is that Susan Miller has right now one task behind the schedule. We can take a look what is the task. It's called the 17 4 p.m. medium high. Okay, I'm just going to leave this for now because we're going to be looking into the contacts. We're looking into the cycle of the client. And if I come here and I go to see the contacts and sites, okay, we can see different things that are about the contact. We have all the contacts, is all of them. Right now we only have one. We have new contacts, okay. We have the contacted that we work. We have the onboardings, the ones that are onboarding, approved for sale, second sale, or upgrade. We have the ones that are getting whole new opportunities, the referrals. Once we upgrade the client, once we have provided service to the client, we can ask for referrals. It's recommended by experience that we don't get the referrals in the first sale. We get the referral after we provide value to the sale. Once we provide value to the sales is when we can ask the client for referrals. And then after we get the referrals, we can say that is a regular customer, is a part of regulars, and then we put the contact to follow up. Why? Because it's important to have a task attached to the follow-up to set every quarter, every month, or every year we have to contact the client just to be present, not forget about the client. Because there's always going to another service provider that might go to the client and steal the client from us. So we need to make sure that we are always with the client. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. We're going to be focusing now in the contacts. Okay. I come here to view the contact, And yeah, you know, we have new. We can add a task, okay, to contact the client. Okay, call the client. First is only right away. Okay, we call the client. Say we call the client. Okay, we cancel. We are here. We call the client. How are you? Blah 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 blah. Okay, we contact the client. Has been contacted. We mark this as a finish. Okay. This is important because we can keep track of the things that we went through with the client. Okay, we see that we have some more tasks. They have to check that we deliver the product. Okay, delivery check. We check. Yeah, it was delivered, so we finish this one. Okay. But now we can see that, okay, we contacted the client. Okay. Now we're going to get, let's say that we ship it. Now we are waiting for the payment, you know, to get, you know, it's part of the process. So come here, we check that, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's finished. We verify the deposit. Yes, the client deposited the money. No, it's done. The money has been received. Update. Perfect. So far, so good. Okay. Now we can go here and say, you know, it's it's approved. The payment has been approved. Okay. Okay. So what now? What now? We need to, you know, it's continue onboarding. It's still onboarding. We still need to work on. We need to work on, you know, on deliver the sale and get the upgrade. You know, continue to sell to the client. Okay. Let's say the client already. We're going to make another task here. Okay. Upgrade. Let's say we want to upgrade the client to give him a little bit more service. Okay. We are here. We'll go to dashboard and we go to contact insights. We will see that this client has been approved. Okay. From here, and now, you know, it's been approved. Now is onboarding upgrade. Is upgrade. Okay. Now is onboarding upgrade. When I come here, we'll see that is a regular client now. No, it's onboarding. It's still onboarding. It's still onboarding. Okay. To go and check contact insights. Yeah, in the second stage, almost there. And finally, we convert this client to regular. Okay. Finally. Okay, we continue here and we finally solve the upgrade to the client. So this is the sales process that we have to take care of the client. Once the client is there, we need to give them service, upgrade, sell more services. Has come the point that we can come here and we see that the next stage, the next target stage on our cycle is now we can ask for referrals. Okay, now we are going to add a task here, okay? If applicable, if we want to apply this, maybe this is not someone that is going to give us referral for any reason, well, we can add a task here to ask for referrals. Okay. Let's say we want to ask for referrals on the next month. Okay. Okay. So all these tasks are for the contact. If I go all the to-do list is all the to-dos that are pending. Is to the today nothing. Behind schedule is only one. Completed task are all this completed task. We finish all this. Actually, now we don't need this. We can delete them if we want. I'm just going to come here and delete this task. Because I just want to have all this clutter here. I can come here and delete the task. Okay. Can delete another one. If I deposit call client, yeah, we can delete this too. So we can remove all the clutter from a sales pipe. Okay, back to dashboard. Contact insights. Okay. And finally, the client gave us referrals. We got the referrals. He gave another 2 leads. We are going to add those leads. We finish this. Okay. Then add the note. No, add the task. Add the referrals to leads. Okay. Okay. And finally, once we got the referrals, we can choose to get this customer as a follow-up. Okay, give the referrals, update. Okay, and now we just follow up. We create another task. Let's say this task is going to be for next month. There is follow up. Just follow up client. Courtesy call. New task. Okay. All right. Okay. We're just going to mark this as follow up. So the only thing we have to do now is just follow up. Just check the follow-ups. Back to dashboard. When I come here to contact insights, I will see here that all the contacts that have follow, I need to follow up. And when I see the to-do list, I will see here what has to be done when. Back to dashboard. We can see to today. What is behind schedule? So we can see this one is behind schedule. Let's say I need to call Terry Bachot from Titan Sports. Let me check this lead. This is a lead. Okay, this is a sport. I can take a look to the notes. Okay, let's make him a call. We call. We get we mark this as a executed. Okay, and we're going to add a new task. We contact him, and we have a an appointment meeting with client. Okay, on the 30th. Well, we can mark this. Okay, now he's holding this prospect. Let's go back here. He's contacted date. Okay, so we can go back to the dashboard, and we can see leads insights. But let's see what Tom will see. Okay, this is Susan Miller. Okay, let's see what Tom will see. Oh, that's Peter. Peter is a manager too. What will the manager see? Okay, when the manager comes here and see the business contact insights, the manager will see Tom Clancy, where are the contacts? From Peter Smith, Randy Campbell, from Susan Miller, for Susan Miller, Peter will see that Susan has this contact as a follow-up. Okay, they don't have access, but can inquire about what's the status of this client, the follow-up. So he can require, like, do you need any help? He can check with Randy. So this is what Peter Smith sees. Let's see what Tom will see. Okay, Tom will see all the users he has 4 or 5 accounts here. And what would he see in business contact insights? Okay, Tom Clancy will see his contacts. Gives Peter Smith nothing. We'll see Randy Campbell, Susan Miller. See, Susan Miller has this. Peter Smith doesn't have any contact information here. But dashboard. But it has leads. Come here to see leads. Tom Clancy has some leads. Peter has leads too. Randy has leads. And Susan Miller has leads. There's one lead to follow up. This one. You have access. Back to dashboard. We'll go to in fact, we have 2 leads for Susan Miller and 1 contact for Susan Miller. Okay, so that's the system. So far, so good. If you want to learn how to become a member, you can click here, and we'll take you to Windsor Business Hub. We come back to BaseOneCRM. We come log in. We come again to Tom or Peter. So this system is really powerful for the sales department, because they can have everything organized. They can follow the pipeline. They can help each other. And so this system. Here's the system. We can check the lead insight only for Peter. You can see for the manager, you can see all the business leads inside, the content inside. You can check all the notes for the contacts, tasks for the contacts, notes for the leads, tasks for the leads. Okay, the tasks, notes for the salesperson. So it's you can come here, everything here. So it's a very powerful system, and again, this system is for members of Windsor Business Hub. And if you want to become a member, you can become a member. You can choose one of the top tier that you can become a networking member, because you not only have access to the system, also you have entry to the networking events, to the business panels, to the workshops, and also you can have you have option to have a landing page on the Windsor Business Hub. You can choose for different templates that we have there. And with that, I want to thank you for the training. We will continue to more topics. I think we cover almost everything. If you need anything else, you would like to have some details how to work, like especially when you want to transfer from a lead to a customer to convert to a contact, we can work that in the next chapter. And with that, I will see you in the next training session. Thank you so much.